Barry might have a shot here. Barry! Oh, brilliant!
The inducted win with Patsy Frayne was very nice because Patsy and myself played in the middle of the park for years and years, you know. And I think when Patsy was a young lad, you know, coming into the game, he played with a lot of different teams, and when he came to the Cork City, we just found out how good he was. So, you know, on the night like that, they went over some of the old memories and things like that, and it's great to talk about it when we played together. And it was a great honour for myself and Patsy to be first inducted into it.
They've had their triumphs, they won the league, but they've never won the cup.
It's a great honour just to be one of the first in, and especially from the supporters. Any award has to be special, you know. It was a great night, you know. As you see from the award winners since that night, all the legends of Cork City have got the award, and you know, just for me, it's something I never forget.
And Cork City have exercised the ghost of 2006.
I was delighted. It's a great honour, you know, especially from the supporters itself. I don't think that's a big honour really. And I was delighted, and it was a great night and thoroughly enjoyable, you know.
Too long, but for Declan Daly it's been a long, long triumphant progress through League of Ireland football without ever getting the chance to savour this. The moment that he holds it up, the FAI Cup. The FAI Cup holders are Cork City.
Yeah, it was great. Those kind of awards are always nice to get, especially when they're from the supporters probably. And considering I was such a long time with the club, and had some good memories, really good memories with them. And probably from going up and down the country, would have got to know a lot of the people as well. So it was great occasion.
Prospects maybe here for Cork City. Buckley again feeds McCabe, and that's a ball aimed at Paul Bannon, and a real chance here. Morley, it's in!
Well, firstly, I was shocked to get the phone call, and when I think it was Sonia rang me, and she just said, look, that it would be an honour for us to induct you into the Hall of Fame. So that was the first thing was a shock, you know. The second thing was to go over and meet all the lads again, and to spend the night with everybody who was there was just fantastic. And you know, I don't think people realise how big it actually is for you until you actually do receive it, and realise that all the time that you've spent with Cork, and you know, played all over the country and been supported all over the country. That is just a massive, massive honour, and it's, of all the achievements that you get, it's up there with the biggest that you can achieve.
Johnny Caulfield gets his medal at long, long last. Such a loyal servant of Cork football.
It was a fantastic feeling. The only disappointing the night was that it was the same night as Pat Morley. I could have done without being called in with him, but no, it was a great night. It was, you know, all those nights you go back and you meet a lot of the old players and stuff like that, meeting the supporters, you know, the sort of the heart and soul of the club. That's what it's about. It was a great night.
The semi-final in Athlone was a great trip.
Níl mór an ghaeilge fágtha gomsa ach ba bhalla mar rá tá anachas an curtain shot a ghlacha son furden
The supporters in Cork were always probably the best in the country. We were the best supporter club in the country, and from a following point of view and from a knowledge point of view, I'm sure I got a lot of abuse from everybody when I was playing with Limerick, but like, it's because they love the club so much.
Here's another very loyal Cork City fan. Looking forward to the cup match today, Noel?
Yes, Trevor, I'm in bits, tell you the truth.
Do you think they're going to win?
Yes, indeed, I hope so. I really hope so.
How do you sum up City's season so far?
It could have been better, like we threw away in half a league, you know. A lot of draws, like, and could have been better, you know. But it looks good for the future, like.
You'll make sure the shed will be right behind them today.
Knock it down and hopefully no trouble, you know. Come on, City!
It's great to be here, obviously, over in Malmo, waiting for a good European trip for a long time, so it's fantastic to be here. It's a bit of a sickener about the away goal, but, you know, away goals only count in the event of a draw, so if you can sneak one, they got to get four. And with somebody like John O'Flynn, we can always sneak a goal, no matter who we're playing against, so hopefully it'll go well.
You are a jacking, a scummy jacking. You're only happy on the whole day. Your mazzle stealing, your dazzle dealing. Oh, please don't take my hubcaps away.
I'd say I have something to say about this support, because particularly for a replay, for everybody to make the trip back up from Cork, it really shows just how much they care about this team.
Well, it's unbelievable the support we had right from the start to last season when we went back to Turner's Cross. They come out in their thousands. You know, you're talking about 8,000 people at some of the games. It's unbelievable, and really soccer is alive in Cork at the moment.
I think one game that stands out is probably in Turner's Cross, and when we didn't win the league, just as much as when we came close to winning it, and seeing the fans there when the last team won the league there with Derry, I think that night was a superb night as
When you come down to Cork and when you go to play against Cork and when you come to play in a place like Turner's Cross and you know that the shed is there, no matter who you are, if they don't shout at you, then my fear was always you're doing nothing. When they shouted at you, you always knew that you were a danger to them. But I mean, look, I walked onto the pitch, sometimes not a Cork City player, and I mean I got what I got. But there was many a time when I walked off after the game where people were waiting to shake my hand after, ask me how we were getting on. You know, the following Monday inside in Cork City itself, they would come up to you and talk to you. So, you know, you'd never worry about that. I mean, even still today, you might laugh at this, but still today I'm still called a Judas, which I actually take as a compliment now, because I've been called a lot worse.
The most honour was winning the league, really. You know, we came so close every year, really. I think we came second by 3 times, I think, was it? Came runners up. And playing against Bayern Munich was another honour. And Galatasaray was another good game for us, you know. But all the European games were special, and I think the most one was winning the league, really, you know.
And a good layoff as well for Buckley in space. But Halo comes back defending. Buckley looking to get the cross in. He does so, and Morley's head, and he scores his 20th goal of the season. So Phil Harrington with a long kick out, met by Paul Bannon. Morley's dummy, and Barry is through. A chance here for the second goal for City, and it's in. Dave Barry has scored. So John Caulfield with the throw for Jerry McCabe. He's been so involved today, McCabe. Prospects maybe here for Cork City. Buckley again feeds McCabe, and that's a ball aimed at Paul Bannon, and a real chance here. Morley, it's in. Cork City are back in front.
It was a great day, and particularly it was a great day for supporters. And everybody connected with the club more than myself. You know, I mean, we're there and we're in the thick of it, and that's okay because you're in there and you have responsibility for what you're doing. There's a nice sense of achievement for us, all right. But I felt on the outside it was tremendous for the club itself, for the spectators in general, and for the supporters who were right around the club for the last couple of seasons. You know, that was the satisfaction I actually got from it.
I mean, one of the memories I have is in the shower after losing Dundalk and Turner's Cross, and looking into both dressing rooms and seeing both of them at the same time, because the showers were even at that time, so you could look into the 2 dressing rooms just to see the difference a wall, a brick makes between the elation on one side and the desolation on the other side. So that was one, and then obviously the winning of the league in the RDS made that disappointment all the better on the other side. So there's a lot of memories, and in the European ventures we had, we were very, very fortunate to play against the sides we played against. So all of those memories are very good.
They're patient in their build-up. Maybe too much. Good tackle by Conroy. And Dave Barry. What a goal would do for Cork, and they've got one! A goal by Dave Barry.
I think it was probably a bit of a fluke to this day. I don't think Dave really meant it. I think he was trying a bit of a jape there. He was trying to hit over the crossbar. But yeah, it was a great goal. But the day was fantastic. Like, I suppose, you know, we ended up 1-0, which was incredible.
Barry.
I would have loved if it was Cork City won by Bayern 0 and they beat us on the away, maybe 2-0 in the away. Like, if we came off the park after beating Bayern Munich, it would have been, you know, tremendous. I think, unfortunately, my great-great-grandfather scored a goal against us, Effenberg, and it was 1-1. But I remember a couple of T-shirts came out. Cork City won, Bayern Munich 0. You know, they got a snap with the scoreboard in Musgrave Park, and a couple of them, and it was surreal to see that.
Fine ball away that time by Morley, on for Dave Barry. Beat the defence quite comfortably. Goalkeeper came out, got a hand to it, but he stuck it away to the corner. Noel O'Mahony, I'm sure, very pleased.
Also in the UEFA Cup were Cork City, wide-eyed but not exactly naive visitors to